The following voices are AI generated. We hope you enjoy the video.
Wow, look at all this food. I could eat the entire table.
Try not to eat everything, Pat. The land critters should be here any minute now. Today marks 25 years of fun under the sea. I can't wait to see who shows up for the party.
I may not like to visit my neighbors, but this party is supposed to be a celebration of our franchise, and these barnacle heads don't realize that a squid like myself is a star. And I mean an all-star and not a dim-witted sea star or starfish like Patrick.
Oh, I think we got guests. Welcome to the best day ever.
Hey, SpongeBob! We heard it's your big day and thought we'd speed by to celebrate.
Happy anniversary, SpongeBob! Your squirrel friend Sandy gave us air helmets and oxygen tanks before joining us underwater. I also made a seaweed cake with a little help from Cream the Rabbit.
Congratulations, SpongeBob. 25 years is quite the milestone. If you're wondering why I don't have a helmet, is because my quills are too big and stylized to fit an air helmet, but an oxygen tank is all I need.
Greetings, sea creatures and land creatures. Jimmy Neutron is in the house. I wish I could bring Carl and Sheen, but they were too obsessed with this Netflix program Umbrella Academy recently. But Ren and Stimpy came with me for more Nickelodeon representation.
This Jimmy boy was cool. He gave us the bubble gum that let us breathe underwater, right, Ren?
Yes, I think that gum calmed my mood down because I was so angry at Stimpy earlier for breaking my favorite vase earlier in the morning. But I'm calm now. I'm calm. But anyway, I'm jealous that SpongeBob stole our spotlight and even used most of the same background music we used.
By the way, I am the last Sonic character to be the guest because everyone else is busy, and I'll explain later. I even brought my guitar just in case we break into song, and I had to beg James here to give me the neutronic air gum right as I saw him and the cat in Chihuahua head to Bikini Bottom.
And I am the last overall guest, as well as security. After the hedgehogs had their successful baby shower, the sea sponge offered me as security for this event, especially if that little green microscopic organism showed up to steal these sea burgers called Krabby Patties, and I have to admit, they're tasty.
Who's the microscopic organism is Master Chief referring to?
Maybe it's the boogers or bogies off your big nose, Stimpy. Someone hand him a tissue.
That little microscopic organism is Plankton, SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs' sworn enemy. The reason why I know is because 1, I am a genius, and 2, I met him in the Nicktoons games a long time ago. For a minuscule being, he sure is a menace to society.
I don't know. Neutron. Plankton may be a shady businessman, but that cheapskate Krabs isn't a saint either. He overprices everything, doesn't pay his employees well, and he's a scammer, especially in the episodes after the first SpongeBob movie.
That's true. Mr. Krabs can be selfish and greedy, but there's times where he pushes me to my limits. Squidward was off his limits every day, even before I started working at the Krusty Krab.
We both suffer working overtime and not getting paid enough. It's no wonder Plankton isn't as evil as they say. That human egg-looking guy is a lot like Mr. Krabs, but loves robots and domination, right?
Right, Squidward! Dr. Eggman is basically a pure evil Mr. Krabs, just not a lover of money, but I think he saves his money for making all those scrap metal.
I want to ask Patrick a question. Where do you get money if you don't work except for a few episodes when you do work?
Every once in a while, SpongeBob lends me money, but normally I get unemployment benefits.
Now that makes perfect sense. You get paid by the government to hide in your rock. Sounds like humans being couch potatoes.
And since Patrick has immense strength, he could be useful as a Spartan. I think he could demolish the Covenant if he's not afraid.
I hate to say this, but human beings have been getting lazier in recent years, especially due to obesity rates and all these statistics I've been studying. Good thing it's not a problem in my home of Retroville.
But hey, I'm sure a lot of people stay watching TV like your show, right, SpongeBob?
No doubt about it, Blue Land Critter. My cartoon has been shown all over the world, and for 25 years, it's no wonder that Nickelodeon couldn't make any more shows as big as mine, besides Rugrats, The Loud House, and The Fairly Odd Parents. You know, guys, it hasn't all been fun and games. there have been some rough times, too.
Really, SpongeBob? Like what?
There were times when I felt like I wasn't myself anymore. Like I became a stereotype of myself.
And I was being even dumber than I already was. A dumb bully.
And I was tortured and harassed non-stop. It was giving me migraines, but thankfully, SpongeBob and Patrick would regularly apologize to me for being annoying neighbors.
It's called flanderization, guys. It happens to a lot of long-running characters. They get reduced to just a few exaggerated traits.
Yeah, I went from being an optimistic, hard-working sponge to just a goofy, naive guy who never learns.
That's unfortunate. Writers sometimes forget to develop characters and rely on old, overused traits. My previous counterparts had more character development than me.
But hey, it happens. Look at me. I've had my ups and downs too, like Sonic 06. Shadow's current/meta era counterpart is just an edgy, selfish grump, and the current/meta Knuckles is basically Patrick if he was a red, muscular land creature. The important thing is that you're still loved by so many fans.
Exactly. And you've brought so much joy to people all over the world. That's something to be proud of.
You guys are right, and as long as I have friends like you and my fans, I'll keep being the best SpongeBob I can be.
Just try not to be too gross like us.
And more importantly, be the most joyful sponge to all of the audiences.
I'm affirmative that you have the biggest task to please the people who watch your show. It's not a curse, it's a blessing that you got a show going on for this long. Sergeant SquarePants.
Everyone, before we go on, I want to take a moment to thank someone very special. Without him, none of us would be here celebrating today. Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Steven gave the world so much joy and laughter. He created a show that's touched the hearts of millions. We owe him so much.
Absolutely. Steven's creativity and passion brought us this amazing underwater world. We're forever grateful.
Thank you, Steven, for everything. Your legacy lives on in all of us.
You've made an impact that will never be forgotten.
If our series were to end, it would have me and Patrick and everyone else walk into the sunset like in the episode Life of Crime. I honestly wouldn't mind ending the series. That way I can be in this channel full time.
I'm glad my series ended before the flanderization began. I wouldn't like how my parents and my friends would behave. Heck, I wonder how much of a know-it-all jerk I could have been.
You'd suffer and try to ignore everyone. That's what I did.
To show our appreciation to SpongeBob and the 25th anniversary of the series, we made a cover of the song Ocean Man from the first SpongeBob movie, and Eggman somehow joined in, and so did current/meta era Rouge when she played her guitar solo.
Maybe later in the fall, we can review the first SpongeBob movie.
And Knuckles and Silver also joined in the cover. Too bad I was the last one to sing.
Wait, can I play my clarinet first? I want the land creatures to hear my latest song.
Well, I think that needs a little more practice. Clarinets aren't as seductive as saxophones, but let's play Ocean Man.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean Man, the voyage through the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean Man, the crust of a tan man imbibed by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land.
Ocean Man, can you see through the wonder of amazement and we all but man? Ocean Man, what crust is elusive when it does burn to the childlike man? Ocean Man, the sequence of a life born raised in the sand, soaking up the curse of the land. Ocean Man.
Understand, Ocean Man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a ring trip, 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 trip.
warm, braced and sad, soaping up the first of the last.
Ocean Man!
Happy anniversary to SpongeBob SquarePants!
And many more, too.
You're a reluctant legend, SquarePants.
Okay, that was a super fun cover. I'm sure you guys are experts at covering our songs.
Thanks for the treat. What are they again, SpongeBob?
Hedgehogs. These land critters are hedgehogs, and they're fast too!
Oh, right. You know I don't know much about the surface.
I may not be a music listener, but it sure makes me feel a little warm inside.
One more thing we gotta share is this tier list the creator of the channel made, and it ranked every episode of the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob before the first movie.
Wow! Even with just 3 seasons, there's a lot of episodes. And wow! Those are great choices on the rankings.
Would you please stop saying wow over and over again?
Let's not start an argument. I agree with Sonic and the creator's tier list of the episodes. Wait! I just got a text from Dreamcast Sonic, and now one from Tails and one from Knuckles. Jesus! Dreamcast/Adventure era Amy broke her water! It's time for her to deliver the babies. Sorry, SpongeBob. Our older counterparts are about to see 6 babies.
It's okay. We've had lots of fun. And tell your other selves I said hi, and I can't wait to meet those little critters.
Weren't our adventure selves supposed to do a video on their last game, Advance 3, before we replaced them?
Maybe it happened while they were recording it. We gotta go fast now, guys. Once again, happy 25th anniversary to your franchise, SpongeBob. We'll catch up soon.
And why did I join? Well, the current /Meta crew is dealing with Dr. Eggman. The Dreamcast/Adventure crew is at the delivery room. And as for me, I wanted to be around everyone since I multitask. Well, boys, I'll take a Krabby Patty on the go.
That's all? Now I can go home and play with my clarinet in peace?
In that case, I know what to do. Let's end the video like we do in our cartoon. Hit the music.
Be sure to like, comment, favorite, and share.
Don't forget to click on the bell so you won't miss future videos.
And spread the word. Follow us on TikTok.
And subscribe to Juan CL on YouTube.
Stick around and stay tuned for more new videos. Now, which one of us can say it?
Pardon the interruption, but how about SpongeBob and I can say it? I just kicked Egghead's butt.
Current Sonic, glad you came. Okay, here goes.
Peace out and rock on!
I'm too late to join the anniversary. Hope SpongeBob goes to work first thing in the morning.
This has been Juan CL Productions. The end.